Rolex, the byword for luxury watches, is facing some intriguing shifts. Classics like the Submariner and GMT Master 2 are still all the rage, but the love for their gold-laden and bulkier cousins is cooling. It seems the crowd is swaying towards sleeker, sportier models that won't look out of place in the boardroom or on a bike trail. Grabbing a Rolex these days is more like getting into an exclusive club. Long wait lists and a loyal purchase history are just the entry fee. With their rarity causing prices to spike in the secondary market, these watches are fast becoming investor gold, especially with whispers of a price drop. Welcome back to Opulent Oasis. Today we're cracking the case on Rolex's recent rendezvous with the spotlight. Let's dial in on the date just. It's popping up on wrists faster than your morning coffee fix. Meanwhile, the no-date Submariner is making a comeback, sort of like finding that last slice of Thanksgiving pie hiding in the back of the fridge. Stick around as we explore why these Rolex models are hustling hard to stay in the game. For 2025, it's looking like a banner year for Rolex hunters. Maybe this will be the year we finally snag that elusive piece, like finding a rare vinyl in the bargain bin. Yet amid this scramble, there's buzz about quality dips and a tarnished reputation as Rolex races to meet demand. It's a sticky wicket. Even titans must watch their step. Stay tuned as we unpack more on these luxury watch twists. The current market landscape. Rolex is currently luxuriating in its prime price range of $80,000 to $115,000. This is where the cool kids of the catalog hang out. The steel Submariner date and no date, alongside the eye-catching Submariner Bluesy and the opulent 18-karat yellow gold versions. These are not just watches, they're statements of style and power. Over in the GMT lineup, the Batgirl is flying off shelves, faster than a superhero, late for a save-the-world appointment. Meanwhile, the Explorer 40 and Date Just 41 are turning heads faster than a New York minute with their fresh dial colors. Despite retail prices creeping up since the new year, the grey market is playing it cool, with prices steadying or even dipping slightly. Remember when snagging an Oysterflex Daytona was as likely as finding a unicorn at a bus stop? Well, now they're popping up like they're on a casual stroll. As for production trends, if you're on the hunt for the elusive GMT Pepsi, gear up for an adventure. It's become as hard to pin down as a peaceful day on social media. Rumors of slowed production and potential discontinuation are swirling around, adding a dash of drama to its pursuit. The watch market loves a good twist, almost like a magician who pulls a luxury watch out of his hat instead of a rabbit. And those Oysterflex models, they haven't quite stolen the spotlight like the classic Oyster bracelet, proving that in the world of luxury watches, old school cool is hard to beat. Navigating the Rolex market now requires a mix of savvy and timing, almost like trying to catch the perfect wave in a sea of luxury. Whether you're drawn to the timeless allure of traditional designs or the bold statement of newer models, Rolex continues to tick all the right boxes, ensuring its spot as a titan in the world of luxury timepieces. Pause for a moment. Why not become part of our community? Hit subscribe to stay in the loop. Now, let's continue our journey. Shifts in consumer preferences. There's an undeniable rugged charm and a timeless vibe to Rolex watches that continuously draw enthusiasts back. While the full gold models in yellow, rose, or white gold maintain their presence, their spotlight in the showcase has dimmed somewhat. These days, the crowd's preferences are tilting towards sportier, more adaptable designs. Yet for those who appreciate the understated elegance of white gold paired with distinctive dials, there remains a quiet allure, akin to discovering a serene alcove amidst the chaos of Times Square. If you're in the market for a substantial gold Rolex that eschews the typical glitz, you might be in for a pleasant surprise. In the realm of luxury watches, it's often the finer details that speak the loudest. Notably, prices for these more subdued gold models are starting to soften, reflecting not just a local trend, but a global shift. These pieces are crossing continents weekly, highlighting the widespread allure of high-end watches and sparking interest from all corners of the globe. For instance, a new Rolex Datejust might set you back about $7,800 at an official retailer, whereas on the grey market, it often fetches upwards of $9,500. Here's the inside track. Not every Rolex is flying off the shelves as one might expect. While the brand continues to command attention, the shifting market dynamics and investment trends are definitely stirring the pot, particularly with the gold models. Full gold pieces like the Sky Dweller and some date-just variants are beginning to feel a bit overlooked unless they boast those special dials that collectors can't seem to resist. It's a fascinating shift. Iconic models like the Paul Newman Daytona still generate excitement with their unique dials, while the larger, plain-faced gold pieces are increasingly relegated to the background. The buzz in the market is palpable, yet it's not all smooth sailing, especially for those aiming for quick profits. Let's take a closer look at those full gold Rolex models. They're not just any timepiece. With their meticulously polished bezels and minimalist dials in refined hues like champagne or soft silver, they exude an air of understated luxury that's becoming increasingly rare. So why aren't certain Rolex models selling as quickly as they used to? It appears consumer tastes are evolving towards sportier, more versatile designs, leaving the more lavish full gold models and the bulkier day dates and sky dwellers in search of a new audience. Even the sleek Oysterflex bracelet, as impressive as it is, hasn't managed to dethrone the classic Oyster bracelet's popularity. And if you're on the hunt for the elusive Pepsi bezel GMT Master 2, good luck. It's as hard to pin down as a quiet moment in a bustling metropolis. Meanwhile, mid-range full gold pieces are gradually receding into the background, often eclipsed by their more ostentatious counterparts. The resale market is tightening too, as shrinking profit margins push many resellers to bow out gracefully. This shift is a windfall for true watch aficionados, clearing the stage for those who value the art of watchmaking over the flipping game, potentially leading to some exceptional deals in the near future. The future of Rolex in a changing market. It seems like the watch world is hitting the rewind button, harking back to the days when craftsmanship and the thrill of the chase were the main attractions. Over the next 6 to 12 months, keep your eyes peeled for some sweet deals on those often overlooked full gold Rolex models. For those who've been flipping these timeless pieces for quick cash, it might be time to tweak your approach. The Rolex realm is getting back to its roots, celebrating genuine craftsmanship and the sheer joy of collecting rather than just the quick flip. The Rolex market is clearly going through some interesting times. Despite the brand's legendary status, it's navigating some choppy waters as the luxury watch industry evolves. Staying tuned to market trends and shifts in consumer preferences is key for anyone keen to keep up with where Rolex, and indeed the entire luxury watch scene, is headed. Investing in these watches is now less about the immediate cash out and more about appreciating the artistry and heritage each piece carries. Sure, turning a profit is great, but the true pleasure comes from owning a piece of horological history. The shift towards sportier, more adaptable designs and the waning interest in some of the gold models hint at a market that's shifting gears, quite literally. For both collectors and investors, these changes spell unique opportunities, perhaps grabbing that elusive model at a steal or getting behind designs that marry classic craftsmanship with a contemporary twist. Rolex's real magic has always been its knack for adapting, yet maintaining its commitment to precision, quality, and timeless style. As we watch the market transform, one thing remains crystal clear. The allure of owning a Rolex is forever stylish. No matter the market's mood swings, the prestige of donning a Rolex never goes out of fashion, much like a well-mixed martini at a James Bond-themed party. That's a wrap on today's Rolex Rundown at Opulent Oasis. What's your take on the sleek new trends versus the classic gold glam? Got a Rolex on your radar? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's start a timepiece talk. Liked the scoop? Give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and check out our other videos for more luxury insights. Keep those notifications on so you never miss out on our luxury lowdowns.